Hey there everyone, I'm Michael, and welcome to another Unite development update. And as you can see, lots of things have changed. The homepage is kind of out of date now, but I'll fix that eventually. Anyways, what's new with Unite? Well, immediately we can see many new features have been added, such as the new revamped style. I'd like to thank, at the bottom right here, Victor Tran for styling Unite to look a bit better than it did. It uses the contemporary font for all the text in the system. He's redone all the buttons and everything, and it looks amazing. So yeah, he gets a link back in the page footer. Anyways, as you can see, there is a new page footer. Anyways, so we've got various links to different parts of Project Unite. For example, under the community section, we have the forums, Discord, the wiki, and the skin repository. And then we have links to the YouTube channel, the ShiftOS on GitHub, the memorial repository, which old versions of the game get released to. Got various help and about topics such as the terms of service, privacy policy, some about pages, and a contact page. And then a formal thank you to Philip Adams, because without him, Project Unite wouldn't exist, ShiftOS wouldn't exist, and I wouldn't really have the programming, I'd like to say career, but not really career, that I have today. So yeah, he gets a nice formal thank you on the bottom of every page, and he gets his 3 main YouTube channels linked right above my admin control panel link. Anyways, that's the new footer in Project Unite. These images, those are because the old forums are officially gone, and they were hosted on the old forums, so yeah, that's not good, but I will fix that. So we've got some new things. The download link has finally been set up properly. We now have a fully functional download page for ShiftOS. We have stable releases, unstable releases, the rolling release version of ShiftOS, and the source code, various links to them. We've got a list of all stable releases in the system and all unstable releases, and it's all on one page, except for the details pages for each release. But if you don't want to view details of a page, you can simply click, details of a download, you can simply click download, and it'll start the download. So, we've got 2 releases on the platform currently. We've got 0.0.7 stable and 0.0.7 alpha 4.1, and I'd like to thank Philip Adams for sourcing the stable release. I had the unstable release sitting on the memorial repository, so I took it from there. But if we click on here, it gives us a 404 because that's not supposed to happen. That link doesn't actually work. It's not supposed to be a link. But if we click view details, we get a nice download page for this release. We've got its development update. It's kind of flat, to be honest. It's not supposed to be that thin, but that's a bug. But we've got a screenshot of the release, and we've got a nice sort of description of the release. And then on the side here we have a download button, and even though it says .zip, it's actually a .exe. And yeah, so that's the download page. It does categorize things into stable and unstable. I don't know if I've showed off profiles already, but they have been mostly implemented. There's going to be some new features with profiles coming, and it appears that the server is kind of slow. But profiles are pretty much working. I'm just going to show them off again in case I already did. As you can see, you can follow users, you can be followed by users, and everyone you follow you get notifications for when they make posts on the forum or in their profile. And everyone who follows you gets a notification when you make a post. So yeah, I've made these long strings of posts that go pretty far down the page. And yeah, this is my profile, but as you can see, if we go up to, say, DevX, and no, that is not Philip Adams, that is someone else, but we could go to his page, and he has followed a lot of people, but we can jump to other people's pages and see who they've followed, and it's actually pretty cool because you can probably, once enough people start using this feature, you could probably jump around the entire community just clicking the first item in each list. But yeah, you can go pretty far into the community like this. So that is the profile system in Project Unite. Notifications, we have to revamp the user interface a bit, me and Victor, but yeah, each notification will show in a drop down from your navigation bar, and you can click on the notification to jump to where it's from. So as you can see, I just clicked that notification and it brought me to a forum where someone replied to my category, or to my topic. Anyways, development control panel has been mostly complete, and you developers will enjoy this. If you go to releases, you can actually see a list of all releases in the system, both stable and unstable, and you can manage them, and it's really cool. I can't go over this right now because I don't have any more releases to release, but yeah, you can also do the same for wiki categories. You can add new categories, and I'm going to add one right now just to demonstrate it. We can add a new category called story, and we'll give it no parent, so it displays as a root category. And now there's a new wiki category. Bugs is not implemented. That's a bug. Not really. I just felt like making a really bad joke. Skin repository is implemented. As you can see, we've got my Windows XP Noir dark skin. And yeah, that's working pretty well. I'm thinking of making it look a lot more like download page instead of this, but that's the skin repository and how that looks. Forums, there's not really much that's new. Wiki is very new. I haven't gone over this, but with the wiki, it works sort of like, it's a bit weird how it works. It's not really conventional how a regular wiki would work, but basically you have categories, of course. You can go to a random page. You have the wiki index, which is what we are on right now. Categories can have children, and those categories can have pages. And let's say we wanted to learn about adding upgrades into the tutorial. We can click this link right here and it brings us to this page. And as you can see, the page was last edited by me today. And this page actually goes quite in depth into how to add tutorial upgrades. It tells you about dependencies and how they work. It tells you how categories work, which is a new beta 2 feature that I will show off in my next video whenever beta 2 is finished. And it actually gives you some code snippets, and something cool about the Unite code system is whenever you come across a code snippet in a wiki entry or a forum post, whatever the case may be, anywhere where there's a code snippet, not only is there syntax highlighting, but it tells you what language the code is written in, and you can copy it. So let's say I wanted to copy this post and this code, and then I wanted to stick it into a notepad. I can simply hit Control V, and as you can see, the code that was in that code box is now in Notepad. So that is a pretty cool feature, thanks to Prism.js, which is a JavaScript syntax highlighting library. I use that to set that up. And Wiki Pages, they use Markdown. However, I won't go over any of that because it is very long-winded, and yeah. Of course, there is now a unread post system. I have no unread posts, but this indicator up here will grow as more people post things to the forum. Unlike notifications, anyone who posts a new post on the forum, unless it's you, will show up in this list if you have not read it. And in this list, you can see all the new posts. You can mark them as read. You can jump to their topics. There's also the Our Newest User button, which takes you to the profile of the newest, most recent member of ShiftOS. So yeah, that's about it as far as Project Unite goes, the new features. But I do have a big announcement, and it regards Let's Explore, and I'm not really sure if I'm supposed to announce this, but because Project Unite is sort of my thing, and it has to do with Project Unite and Let's Explore, which isn't my thing, I guess I'll be kind of careful of this. Basically, Project Unite is not only going to be used by ShiftOS. I got in a chat with Lance, the one who currently leads the Let's Explore community. If you don't know about Let's Explore or anything like that, I'd highly suggest watching the YouTube Millionaire series. There's a link to it right in Project Unite. And you'll find out what exactly Let's Explore was, what happened to it, and who the new person who operates it is. And that person's name is Lance, and he wants to basically set up something a lot like Project Unite, but for Let's Explore, and it'll use sort of the same ideas that Project Unite uses, uniting all the Let's Explore communities into one. It'll allow users to post images, videos, etc. of their journeys throughout the world in their Let's Explore series, loads of other things. So I got in a he was looking for developers to pull this off, so I got in a conversation with him, and I asked him about, well, what he needed, and he basically needs what ShiftOS is getting, so I decided that Project Unite would be a good candidate for the Let's Explore hub, the Let's Explore community hub. So in the future, whenever Unite nears completion and the profile system is fully complete and all that stuff, Let's Explore is going to be powered by Project Unite, and that is a huge, I'm really excited to finally get that working. There's going to be some Let's Explore unique features to Project Unite. There's going to be some ShiftOS unique features to Project Unite. So yeah, look out for those. For more information, if you want to help out with this whole Let's Explore community hub, if you want to help program it, I'm not sure if Lance is going to be using Project Unite. It depends on how things go, but if you want to work on programming the community hub, I'd get in contact with him. If you want to work on programming Project Unite, get in contact with me. It's open source. So anyways, that's the big announcement, and that is the development update for Project Unite. Anyways, I've been Michael. I've got a game to code. I will see you guys in the next video.